Eric Darling here with Darling Data. Nice to see you too. Fancy meeting you here, all that good stuff. It is time for an office hours in which I answer 5 user submitted questions. I don't know how many users actually submit these. It could all be one person. Or I don't know. It could be 5 different people. Anyway, I hope that I answer your question this week so you don't feel left out. But before we do, the usual old song and dance, if you would like to support this channel, memberships are available. I have an unlimited supply of those. If you enjoy this content and you would just want to support my efforts to keep caring enough about doing it, you can sign up for a membership. Otherwise, all the other stuff. If you want to ask me questions that I answer on these episodes, I have a slightly different URL up here now. This one goes actually to my website rather than directly to the Google form, because there is some additional information on the website about if you need to ask questions about code or execution plans, and you need to share them. So I've changed the link there a bit, and I suppose I'll fix it in the YouTube videos as well. So. Or at least the ones that I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm available for consulting as well. I got an unlimited supply of that. Never seem to run out of consulting. Health checks, performance analysis, hands-on tuning, dealing with performance emergencies, and of course, training your developers so that you don't have any more performance emergencies. Good Lord, that's quite a bit of service. And as always, my rates are reasonable. My performance tuning content, all of it, 24 hours, is available for 75% off, which means about $150 US. You can of course go to that link and plug in that discount code to get the everything bundle over there. And if you want to pick up my new T-SQL course, which has all 23-ish or so hours of beginner content currently published, you can do that now for the pre-sale price of $250. That'll be going up to $500 after the summer once the advanced material lands. And speaking of summer, boy, is it hot out. New York City, Dallas, and Utrecht will all be graced with my presence over the summerish months with the Pass on Tour events. Redgate has decided that they're going to smuggle me to various places to talk about SQL Server stuff. So that'll be fun. Especially fun for you, I hope. And of course, Past Data Community Summit will be in Seattle, November 17th to 21st, where Kendra Little and I are delivering not 1, but 2 T-SQL pre-cons. So we'll have a great lot of fun there. But with that out of the way, let's do this whole office hours shindig. Let's have some fun here. All right, our first question. Let me, where is Zoom it? There you are. Where's my little pink dot buddy? There we go. All right. In retrospect, what was the best thing about SQL Server 2022? For me, it's query store hints. I wish I had the same love and affection for like query store hints and plan forcing. I suppose they're great when they work, but it's less fun when they suddenly stop working and you're like, wait a minute, what happened to the thing that I just told it to do? It worked for a while. Why is it not working now? And then you have to like go do it again and like kick plans out, and it's not fun. As far as SQL Server 2022 features, let's see. I don't know. Celery. Oh, that was 2019. No, well that's gonna be in 2025. Gosh, you got me. SQL Server 2022. I suppose there were some decent linguistic improvements to window functions. But like features, I don't know. Let's just throw it out there. For again, it's cool when it works, but probably the parameter sensitive plan optimization is a nice, as they say, down payment on fixing quite a pernicious issue in databases generally. So that's about it there. 2022, kind of a bummer, kind of 2014-ish, kind of 2017-ish, and that it's not very interesting generally. 2025, I don't know. All right, here's a good one. Why do index cleanup replace unique constraints with unique indexes? Well, my friend, you are referring to my store procedure, SP underscore index cleanup. And the reason why it replaces unique constraints with unique indexes, which is only sometimes, is if you have a unique constraint on, let's say, column A, to get real worldy there, and you have let's say either a unique or non-unique non-clustered index on column A, maybe with other key columns, or actually no, not with other key columns, I lied. Other key columns would mess it all up. On column A with like other included columns, then SP index cleanup will give you a script to get rid of the unique constraint, because unique constraints are backed by an index anyway. So if you already have a unique non-clustered index on that column with some includes, then like you don't really need the unique constraint still. But if you have a non-unique non-clustered index, and what it'll do is give you a script to make the non-unique non-clustered index unique, and also get rid of the unique constraint, because it's sort of a duplicative facility at that point. So when there is like, I guess, a question that sometimes comes up. It's like, oh, should I use unique constraints or unique indexes? And I do prefer the unique index, because you have a bit more flexibility with the unique index than you do with just a unique constraint, as far as like included columns and like some other options go. So that's about that there. All right, next up, let's see here. God, did the same person write this one? Why table value parameters get a different estimate than table variables? Well, I'm going to guess you mean table variables. So table valued parameters are, of course, backed by table variables, or rather presented to store procedures with table variables. But since they are presented to store procedures as parameters, table valued parameters tend to get parameter sniffed the way that other parameters do. But it's really only for like the table level cardinality. So like you might find that you execute a store procedure with a table valued parameter, and when you pass it in with, let's say, like 10,000 rows, then you get a 10,000 row table level cardinality estimate from it. And then it'll keep that until so recompilation occurs for whatever reason. But then if you were to pass it in instead for first compilation with a table valued parameter that has 1,000 rows in it, it would just use that 1,000 rows over and over again. So table valued parameters are a little bit different in that they tend to get sniffed like parameters rather than being treated like table variables, which the cardinality estimates that you get from those do depend a bit on version, edition, and database compatibility level, among some other things. All right. Hey, let's look at this well-formed, well-structured question. Why do you not care about logical reads? Well, just because logical reads don't tell me how long, if a query was fast or slow. They don't indicate that. I want to find queries with performance problems, so I go looking for queries that have a high duration and or a high CPU. So that's it. Logical reads don't tell you if a query was slow or not. I want to find slow queries, so I find queries that use some mixture of wall clock or CPU time. I don't know. That seems fairly straightforward to me. Anyway, let's go on. Oh, how sweet of you. Hey, look at you. Some lucky hey, wait a minute. Come on, zoom it. Some lucky person out there got to go to SQL Bits. I missed you at SQL Bits this year. Will you be there next year? Another well-structured question. Good job out there. I don't know if I'll be there next year. SQL Bits has changed the way they do their pre-cons, and they are now curated. They curate the speakers. I was not curated for this past SQL Bits, so if you would like to see me curated for SQL Bits, then you are, of course, welcome to express that opinion to the SQL Bits organizers. I don't know how much good it will do. I don't know what their curation process is, but I don't know. Maybe there's a cure for it. Anyway, that gets us through 5 questions here. They were short ones this time around, I guess. Easy for me then. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I hope you learned something, and I will see you soon, somewhere, somehow. All right. Thank you for watching.